Hi everyone, this is Dr. Jane and welcome to another episode of A Planet Among the Stars. And tonight I am here to talk to you about the current new moon in Taurus happening tonight, May 19th, Friday, if you are in the North America portion of the world. And this is actually a really exciting new moon. Because this is the first new moon following the eclipse seasons that just happened, right? So we had the solar eclipse followed by 2 weeks ago. So we had the solar eclipse 4 weeks ago and then followed 2 weeks later by the lunar eclipse. And as we know, eclipses are really powerful times for releasing. They're like pushing the reset button because of the way that the earth interrupts or the moon interrupts the light that's flowing either from the sun or the moon. And so solar eclipses are really powerful times for releasing things from your external life, and lunar eclipses are really powerful times for releasing things from your internal life, right? And as within, so without. So we can see the ramifications of both of these eclipses in every aspect of our lives. And however, once we have kind of come through the other side of an eclipse season, and we have really shed a lot of stuff, the first new moon that happens after the eclipse pairs is really fertile ground. Super fertile ground for planting seeds, for new intentions, for starting new habits, because you've just released all this stuff. And now you have the opportunity with a clean slate to decide how you want to be moving forward. And new moons are always really, really good times for setting intentions. New moons are always really, really good times for releasing and planting seeds, starting new patterns, starting new habits, making resolutions, whatever it is. New moons are always really, really good times for this, but the new moon that follows an eclipse season is especially powerful for this because it's opening an entirely new chapter. So the eclipse season is going to be a cycle closure, and now this new moon that's happening right now is opening an entirely new chapter for us, which is really exciting. And this is amplified by the fact that this moon is in Taurus. So the new moon in Taurus is a really great time to look at your manifest life. What do I mean by that? So Taurus is the fixed earth sign. So Taurus has a lot of correspondences with abundance, physical abundance, but also physical health. Taurus, because it is ruled by Venus, is also a very luxurious energy. It's a very royal energy. And it also has a lot to do with relationships in that way, specifically romantic relationships. It's a very romantic energy. And so we can see these overtones with this moon. And in particular, you may find yourself looking at a lot of areas you can then shift, or new behaviors or new patterns you want to bring into in these areas of your life. Self-care, physical care. Things with your physical body are going to be highlighted during this moon, and our relationship with our physical body is going to be highlighted during this new moon. And this is an excellent opportunity to shift how you relate to your physical body, how you treat your physical body. If you've been looking to make a dietary shift, if you've been looking to change your exercise regime, if you've been looking to love your body more, this is an excellent opportunity to start doing that. And because Taurus is the fixed earth sign, Taurus operates in the physical. That energy is manifest in the physical world. So it's very grounded, it's very present in the physical reality, this energy. And so Taurus is an excellent energy to wield, to utilize, to operate in your physical life. So not just thinking about or conceptualizing the changes you want to make, but actually really bringing them into action in the earthly plane, right? So this is also going to be true around finances, and not just necessarily like finances in terms of how you manage money, jobs, careers, especially following this eclipse season, starting new projects that are going to bring abundance. This is really fertile ground for things like new business ventures, career transitions, job transitions, asking for a raise. These sorts of things are really good ways to set in action, which is Taurus's language, in action, the intention for what you want to grow energetically with this moon. So, and similarly also relationships. So what kind of relationship dynamics do you want to now cultivate in your life? What have you let go of? And what do you want to bring in? And again, bringing that into action is going to be really, really valuable during this new moon. Having those conversations, if you are in a romantic relationship, or if you're not in a romantic relationship, changing how you are pursuing or receiving, magnetizing into you romantic relationships in your life. What are you going to actually change in the physical? From the lessons you've learned from eclipse season in this area? So this new moon is really super powerful for these particular areas. And as I mentioned, for shifting and planting the seeds and planting them through action. So, looking at your how do you love your body? How do you love your finances? How do you love your significant other? Taurus being the earth sign ruled by Venus, it's really all about love in a lot of ways, this energy. And so this new moon, we really, really, really recommend a few different, there are a few different things that can be really, really beneficial. Do something luxurious for your body. Whatever that is, but that's actually healthy for your body. Like a hot salt bath, great. Utilizing the element of water is also going to be particularly excellent in this new moon, because water has that very soothing, cleansing, purifying. So it's a great, gentle way to release during this new moon, to release fears or release anything that's still holding you back in these areas, release those old patterns and bring in something new at the same time. So a bath is really recommended, a salt bath, because that also brings the element of earth into the bath. Or bathing in a natural body of water. We are actually having, because of this energetic alignment, we are actually having a chi practice with Avalon Rises. One of our community events is this coming Monday. And so we are having a chi practice in the garden, in the botanical gardens. And chi is a really wonderful way, flowing your chi, working with your chi is a really wonderful way to nurture and love your physical body and your energetic body at the same time. And doing it in that beautiful setting of a lush, abundant garden really brings a new healthy practice into that kind of just luscious Taurus abundance energy, right? So that's one of the big reasons why we planned this event at this time. And this is a great way to harness the energy of this new moon. Additionally, this is a really powerful new moon for life activation, because this is going to then really set the intention for beginning a new chapter of your life. And so life activations are always great. They always work. They're always powerful. They're always wonderful experiences. But the timing, leveraging the timing of this particular new moon is really aligned for bringing in those new beginnings into your life and for growing and adjusting a new chapter. Right? So that's definitely also something that would be recommended. And just in general, immersing yourself in nature, treating yourself well, because all of these things that are Taurus qualities, right? Romance with another person, financial abundance, they all come from loving yourself at the foundation. So this new moon, if there's one thing you do in this energy, it is take a look at what you've seen over the last month and say, what is one way in action, as a verb in the physical, one way I can love myself more? And this new moon is an ideal time to get that done and to start doing that and to set a new habit, a new pattern, a new routine, right? Because as an earth sign, Taurus energy is going to be really strong in building routines and structures in our lives. So if we want to start a new habit of loving ourselves in action, this is the perfect time to do it. So I hope that helped, and I hope I see you guys at Cheeto in the garden on Monday. And if you have any questions, of course, please feel free, reach out to us. And we are here to help you, and happy new moon.